MrYorkieLoverFitness.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, this is my special video to my loving bodybuilding friends that have donated to my dedication and hard work in bodybuilding. All my life has been devoted to bodybuilding and informing. Now, you know, my friends, you have a unique operation here. I mean, to the bone. You have two people running this show. You have Jason and you have Leroy. I do my videos, no setup cameras or nothing like that. Just sitting in front of the camera and the computer and downloading it to Jason, and he takes over from there. It's just a two-man operation. We're not selling nothing or anything. And I have found that I didn't make the proper set aside for my retirement when I retired. And I found it was getting pretty tight answering emails and so forth, because we do this. We're not selling nothing. It's just the two of us. Now, the point simply is, I love you guys that understand and has donated to me. Brings tears to my eyes. Because you know, my friends, I could be a lot wealthier guy today if I had charged consultation fees for all the people, I don't mean Tom, Dick, and Harry. I mean famous people. Over 40 years ago, maybe 45, about 45 years ago, I first met Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, I didn't know him. He had done nothing. He had made any movies or nothing. And I got a call from Joe Weider. I was in New York running my health stores. And he said, Arnold wants to come to your house and meet you. Now, I heard of him, you know, but nothing. He hadn't done anything. I said, I can't do it, Joe. I said, I don't have the time. I'm running my store. He said, but he want to meet you personally. I said, okay, let Artie Zeller bring him to my house. And when I met him, the first moment I met him, I was fascinated by his take charge personality. Arnold wanted to know me because I had the biggest arms in the world. I had. So he right away walked in like he was the one. Leroy shook my hand. I didn't get offended or anything. I was like, hey, you know, this guy's something. We sat down. My wife prepared dinner. We talked about bodybuilding and whether he was taking supplements, etc. He came to my house a number of times. We got a deep, deep relationship. Go to my website, LeroyColbert.com, and you see some of the pictures that we took in my house, in my gym at my house in Jersey City, East Side. Now, not Jersey City. It was Union City. No, what was that? Union City. But in any case, that's beside the point. The point was we developed a good, deep relationship. We talked about supplementations and so forth and so on. I also consulted and talked to Lou Ferrigno. A lot of these guys, you young fellas probably never heard of. But these were the younger guys that I always consulted, up and coming. They were nobodies. But I never said, hey, give me so-and-so what I'm going to charge you. So it never crossed my mind. You know why, my friends? Not because I'm a Salvation Army man standing on the corner handing out posters. It's just me. I get such a satisfaction out of response that people get from what I tell them. Now, the latest star that I had come in the store, everybody knows him. Barry Bonds, the top home run hitter of all times. He told me, now I'm not going in sequences because I had a lot of people before Barry Bonds, Mike Tyson. Because I gave Mike Tyson numerous hours of my time for nothing, never charged a quarter. And my friends used to get annoyed at me. They said, why don't you charge these guys consultation fees? These guys are wealthy. And you know what the point is? I didn't think, I felt like I was robbing them to charge them. I don't know. I was getting such a charge out of their reaction and how happy they were. I didn't think of it in a financial state. I didn't think, hey, I could charge Mike Tyson $2,000-3,000 a visit because he was up there then, you know. I said, I can make me some money. I could have said that, but then it crossed my mind. I the supplements, the protein. So, okay, now we get up to, 1 second here. Now we get up to Barry Bonds. Now, Barry Bonds came to the store. Barry Bonds, I know all of you know. You all know Mike Tyson. You all know Arnold Schwarzenegger. You may not all know Lou Ferrigno. He played as the Hulk, Columbo, so forth. These are some of the earlier guys. These guys are concerned. Okay, so Barry Bonds come into the store, and Barry Bonds, I see him walking around. And I said to myself, that's Barry. So I didn't say nothing for a while, and then I waited. And then I said, you're Barry Bonds, right? He said, yeah. I said, nice to meet you. He said, I heard about you. Now, he heard about all the other athletes, the runners and the gymnasts and all that came to me for advice. Never charged a dime, my friends. Never got into the motion where I could set up a clinic and have these guys come in and they would have paid whatever I charged. It just wasn't part of my being. Don't think for once I'm some guy that's a sap. Going around and make money. I was making good money from my store, and I was so happy that I could help. So Barry says he had retired, and we went over all his psychological problems and why he wasn't like that. He could be liked. He explained everything to me and why he was. He says, but he said, Leroy, I'm just tired. He said, I can't snap back. He had retired. I said, well, Barry, let's go over this. I gave him a whole complement of supplements, how to take them, when to take them. And I said, you come back to me when you run out. You come back to me, let me know how you feel. And he would come back with a smile on his face. He said, how come nobody knows this? I said, Barry, they don't waste their time in knowing. They waste their time trying to get your money. I didn't say trying to get your money. I said, they waste your time trying to get all they can get out of you. I said, I'm here to help you. That's my, we all have a reason. It's like you got these missionaries and so, which I'm not. You got a reason what you do. I got such a satisfaction out of helping him come down. And the point that made me feel good, he never told me who he heard about me, but he never told me who told him. And I never asked him. And when he walked in the store, I saw him looking in my health store like, like he was nobody. And the point that made me feel so good is the transformation. The transformation. Now, remember, Barry's a multi-millionaire. I never said, well, Barry, I'll go through a setup with you. You got to give me X amount of dollars. Never said that. Because I was getting my charge out of how he was responding. How happy he was. That was charged like an orgasm to me. That's the way we are. But now, things are a little tight now. I've been spending too much and my money is low. So I put in for the donations. And I've gotten some donations from some beautiful people, which I love from the bottom of my heart, because you went out of your heart to make it easier for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a list of the the people that have donated, and I'm going to make a video one day with all of you guys that donated. Not how much, but that you went out of your way to do it. And what you did was such a boost. Because sometimes, I got to watch my expenses because I got the computers, I got the printers, and I do the email. There's only one guy, it's just Leroy. I don't have a beautiful little lady hanging around taking care of me because you got to have money, There's no romance without finance. So when you guys go out of your way to help me by donating, it just makes me feel just so, because there's beautiful people out there. And I'm out there to help you. Everybody, all right, we talked about Barry, we talked about Arnold. Everybody knows Arnold. Arnold's a king. I remember, and what's fascinating and make me feel so good, my friends, is that I met him in the days before. I met him when he was nobody. I met him when he was and never in my wildest dreams did I think he would get as big as he got. But see, Arnold is a maker. Arnold's eye is on the buck and how to make the buck. And that's the only little, sometimes I feel a little, I say, I give myself out. Nothing, we're not selling nothing. Jason and I don't have a Leroy Jason product. We're selling just his efforts and my efforts. So, but that's beside the point. I'm up there in age, which all you guys that know me know that. And the ones that don't, well, you will know. So the point simply is this. Now, you take another James Toney, light heavyweight champion of the world. His manager brought him into me. He was, because he lost his last fight. And he said, Leroy, can you help me? They got Toney down as a 5-round fighter. After 5 rounds, he shot his load. Terrific fighter, take a good punch. Couldn't recover. So I said, bring him in. We'll go over this workout and everything. See what he's doing. He was in that vegetarian stuff, because I tell you, you can take it and shove it up your ass. It sounds great and all that, but you're not going to have no great power with that vegetarian stuff. There's only one substance that's going to energize your body and build up your muscle strength, and that's protein. Vegetables and all that are great. They're good. I'm not saying they're no good, but they're not the mainstay. Not by a long shot. So in any case, I gave him a complete setup of supplements, proteins, and things he should take and when he should take them. And so when the big fight came, I wasn't there. I was at the television, watching the television. He was fighting Jarvis for the championship. And I sat there with my heart thumping, because when it got to the 6th round, Jarvis, which was his opponent, his opponent's manager said, okay, you got him now. He done shot his load. Go after him now. 7th round came. There was Toney punching away. I tell you, my friends, I'm not going to be, I've had so many lady friends. But I tell you, it was almost an orgasm to me to watch Toney come on, And his manager said, go after him. What's the matter? Go after him. His manager, Jarvis' manager, couldn't understand why Toney was punching with such power at the 8th, 9th round. He's supposed to be laying on his back or retreating. Toney knocked him out, knocked his opponent out. One of the biggest thrills of my life, because I knew that it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have won that fight. But you know something, my friends? I never said, James, give me 50 cents for the information I gave you. It's not me. Same thing with Terrence Ali, a great fighter. See, I've been working with up and coming athletes, runners, bodybuilders all my life. And I made my living from my health store, never dreaming that I wouldn't be in the health business. Just didn't dream of it. But you know, time go on, you get older, you have to get out. Okay. But I want to thank you, fellas, you donators, Mr. Yorkie Lover Fitness.com. Go in, and if you can, send your old boy a donation. Makes it easier, because I got a lot more in that brain of mine to give to you. It's loaded. My computer is loaded, my friends, loaded with information I can give you. And I'm happy to give you. And I'm not scrounging around to try to find a way to beat you. I want to help you. And I thank you so much, my friends, for the donation that you have given me. I mean, they're not, some of them are all right, but they're not, I don't have a whole long list of donations. Because, you know, people, you know, you don't have, I didn't say you have to. I'm just saying, if you appreciate my efforts, and remember, my friends, my effort was not done for money. In all my career, I can list a lot more people I can help, but you got the basics, people that you know, Arnold and Ferrigno and Barry Bonds and James Toney. These are people with names. They didn't come to me because they like the way my name sounds. They come to me because they got the message. Leroy has got the answer. Leroy will tell you what you need to push you forward. Okay, my friends? So I want you to tune in, and if you can spare, donate to Leroy Colbert. If it's $1, every little bit helps. You know that. It's like the woman when the ship was leaning over, and she pulled her drawers down, and she started to pee in the sea. And the guy said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Every little bit helps." I'll never forget that joke. All right, my friends. And you go to my website, LeroyColbert.com, and you see some of the early pictures I took of all of my house and everything. Didn't have the setup they have now. And you enjoy some of the early pictures when he was a boy, in a sense, you know, to be continued. Remember, donate if you can, and I would appreciate the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.